Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is my December melting basket, and a good number of the things in this basket are available on my website for gift giving and all the other things. I try now to make sure that at least half of what I am offering most of the time in a melting basket is available, because I've certainly had comments from frustrated viewers. Well, what do you mean you can't get that right now when you're talking about it all the time? So I'm trying to be more considerate in that respect. But the first thing I'm going to share with you is a brick that I need to get through because it's just getting old. It's a wonderful Christmas scent, and it is not available in any way right now, and that is Cranberry Christmas. So most of my melting basket stuff is going to be bars, but this was such a good brick from years ago. It's cherry, cranberry, and really nice spices. It's similar to 'Tis the Season from Bath & Body Works, and it's really nice. So what I tried to do with my December melting basket this time is going to be Christmassy things, but also bringing in a few scents that I typically overlook, because there are the ones that, wow, these are the top 10 that I'm always melting for the holidays because they're my favorites. And then there are these other bars that just sort of sit around in my baskets, and I needed to get some of those out because they're good too. I just forget about them. So maybe I will call this one the Christmas Unsung Heroes Melting Basket. I don't know. But Cranberry Christmas is definitely one of those. Now the next one, nobody forgets about this. This is Christmas Cottage. Of course, this is the flagship fragrance for Scentsy for Christmas. The other one would be Very Snowy Spruce. I don't even think I've got that in here, but I did melt it yesterday. And of course, Gregory, I put it in the basement. It's like, this is really good. If it's a tree, the husband's happy, which isn't all bad because you know I'm a tree lover. But Christmas Cottage is the absolutely quintessential Scentsy scent for Christmas, with the raspberries, the oranges, and the clove and spices. It's beautiful, it's strong, and it's very, very homey. So if you've never tried that, you've got to. Now the next one I think used to be a really, really top-notch bestseller for a season. And then they took it out of the catalog because I think people got bored, and that is called Be Merry. This is great. This was a November scent of the month first, I think. It's so nice, you guys. So it has all of those red berries for Christmas and then some gorgeous tree, and it's very antique and beautiful. Really, really good. The next one here is Mulled Cider and Spice. This is a favorite of mine, and I like to kind of tease the bar just because it's such an over-the-top and very strong scent. But it's a really happy, juicy mulled cider. Really lovely. Now the next one is usually one of the things that I melt on Christmas Eve. I think I got this from my friend Linda back in the day before she quit doing videos, and now hi Linda, if you watch, I miss you. I still see her on Instagram, but it's not quite the same. Oh, Spice Berries is great. This is incense and berries, and it's dark and sophisticated. Just beautiful. And one that's very similar is Joy and Wonder. But this is a little bit more like wine. Yeah, so if you took Spice Berries and you added some dark red wine, that's Joy and Wonder to me, and maybe a little bit of incense or a really deep wood note here. A little bit darker. They're both amazing. The next one is Red Berry and Spruce. This is a favorite of mine. This reminds me of going to a fancy greenhouse, or maybe you just truly cut down a spruce tree and you brought it in and you got a bowl of berries, but there's this almost fresh air quality or greenhouse quality to it as well. This one's still in my club. This was Scents of the Season several years ago, and I think it's one of the more unique scents that we have had when it comes to a mix of berry and tree. It's really nice. Now this next one's in the catalog currently. Gorgeous scent. Cinnamon pine cones. Some people hate it. I love it. It's equal parts of cinnamon, pine cones, and beautiful resinous balsam. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely earthy gorgeousness. The next one is my favorite Scentsy scent for Christmas, and it is my favorite Scentsy scent ever made. I mean that. Cozy Fireside. The scent of my childhood Christmases. It's just beautiful. It's got ginger, it's smoky, it's warm, it's spicy. It has the most generous soul of a bar ever. The next one's very good, and that's going to be Candied Cranberry Pecan. Now, I'm really sad that I don't still have Very Merry Cranberry. I really miss that. It was old school. It was just cranberries with a pinch of cedar, But it was the best authentic, straightforward cranberry scent. I have been looking everywhere for a good one, and I'm really mad that I did not know that was going to get pulled and I didn't club that. But this one's still good. But this is a candied cranberry with pecans and a ribbon of brandied plum. That's one of my favorite descriptive lines ever that Scentsi's done. That one's nice. Now here is a bedroom scent. Snow-kissed cranberry. Gorgeous. I just got this in a flash sale bundle in October. Oh, you guys, this just makes me smile. It's a gentle body care cranberry. Very good for coming down off of a stressful day. Next, I've got cranberry and cardamom. So this is the most cranberry-ish scent that we have, but then you add the cardamom and the cherry. Yes, it's very good, but I miss how straightforward Very Merry Cranberry was. But this is strong, and it's really good. It's just the new interpretation of that type of scent. Here's a good one that's in the catalog, Rum Pum Plum. I haven't talked about this yet. It's time to get out the holiday bakery scents. And this is one of them. Beautiful pastry crust and warm, jammy, plummy goodness. Really good. Next is Sugar Plum Berry. Here is a very strong scent. Very strong scent. I'll probably put this in the basement. And it is a mix of like really powerful candied fruits and tree, but something that's not like fresh outdoorsy tree. It's really strong and concentrated. It's one of those things where, kind of like the mulled cider and spice, you put 2 cubes carefully in a warmer and see what happens before you do anything else. But it's good, and it's very Scentsy classic. Now next is one of the reasons that Scentsy is my favorite wax company. All of these are tree, and they're all fantastic. Because tree and spice and everything nice are my favorite categories, and I love bakery too. Woodsy tree, anything with wonderful gourmand spices and good bakery. So the Griswold Christmas, oh guys, it's sweet fir tree with pear and spice. It's perfect. I'm going to be putting this in my club. Love it, and it lasts for days. I think I have one more. Yeah, there's another tree, but that's like spice tree. We'll do that last. The next one, this is a regret where I wish I'd clubbed this. Frosted white pine, so good. It's a really nice, sweet pine. Very, very nice, but it needed a year to cure for me to realize how good it was, and I did not club it. But I did club Sweet Orange and Evergreen, which is my number 2 scent from Scentsy of all time for the holidays. This smells like mistletoe by Yankee. From back in the day, this and Cozy Fireside take all the rest of them away. These are the 2 left standing. Love this scent. I have 2 quarterly. It's never coming out. But just as good, and you can get it right now, is Balsam Spice. This is the new one. This is as much a Soul of Christmas bar as the others that I keep prattling on about. It's so good. Between this and Cinnamon Pine Cones, this is probably more user-friendly. Beautiful, rich charred cedar and balsam with just enough spice, but it's not obnoxious. It has gorgeous warmth. Oh, you guys, leave it. Thank you. There's nothing out there. I do not know what it is that the dogs see in here that I sure don't see in here. Kenya, you want to say hi to the people? There's my girl. You guys never really see the house because I film on this wall to keep it focused, but I hope you enjoy the view into my living room today and that you feel like you're sipping your coffee or drinking your tea right along with me. Ooh, Kenya. Well, I don't know what that was, but she's still in one piece. Holly Berry Cinnamon. This is a really interesting scent. It's Christmassy, but it's kind of musky too. And there is holly berry in here. I'm not exactly sure what the notes are, but it's really comforting and good and old-fashioned. Icicles and Evergreen. Kind of like the Be Merry, this had its moment where it was the Rockstar holiday bar other than Christmas Cottage, but then they pulled this one too. This has sweetness. Apple, sugar crystals, a little bit of eucalyptus, not very much, just a tad, and soft trees. Really, really nice though. Very homey. Sleigh Ride. This is also current in the catalog, and I love this scent. This one, this has a little bit of cranberry. If you want one of the best alternate warmer pairings you're going to get that's totally Christmassy and company will still like it, cranberry and cardamom in one warmer, Sleigh Ride in another warmer, or more Sleigh Ride and cranberry and cardamom in every third warmer because it's so strong. But this one, cranberries, beautiful soft fir boughs, and a little bit of outdoorsy goodness. Oh, so good. Now here's one that I like that I don't think most people do. Christmas Cottage Wreath. This was from the kind of a flop Christmas Cottage Scenspirations last year. Is interesting. It's got spices, it's a little bit sharp, and it's got some tree, but it's sort of nondescript. But I will melt it because I don't mind it. It's not too bad. So let me move into some of the blue and frosty bars that I chose. And there will be more blue and frosty bars in my January melting basket, but you can only do so many of a certain thing at a time, you know? So what we've got here, Blue Christmas. This is not all that different than Sugar Plum Berry, but I prefer Blue Christmas because it's a little bit more tree. There's some spice in here, and it's not quite as heady as Sugar Plum Berry. So I have a couple bars of this, and I really like this, and one of Greg's favorite things to do is sing Blue Christmas and pretend that he's Elvis, and it's hilarious. You should see the family videos. Silver Bells. This is another classic right up there with Christmas Cottage or Very Snowy Spruce. You just have to warm this. It's a beautiful, I would do this maybe a couple days before Christmas, the 22nd or the 23rd. It's gentle. It'd be great in a bedroom too with beautiful pear, amber, musk, and candy canes. It's really good. Now here's one that really is very good. Winter from the Star Wars collection. If you want something that's really crisp, and you could melt this with Olaf, which I should have put him in here too. It's just so many bars. You can only do so much. But this is a gorgeous, truly sharp, wintry day kind of a scent. And the dogs are totally going to bark because there's a delivery. So we'll see how this goes. I'll probably have to cut the video. White Out. I had this in my club for a minute. This is peppermint, apple, and pine. It's not a real great performer, but oh, is it beautiful. I like this one. I just picked up Toasty Cabin in a flash sale. And so as I was saying, after White Out, we have Toasty Cabin, and the FedEx guy's gone now, and my poor tree got beat to death, but I stuck it back together by the dog's tail because he's so big. Toasty Cabin. I'm not sure what's in this, but I think it would make a really nice bedroom scent or something to go with the Hoth Winter on a day where I just don't want Christmas trees and pine and all that saturation. Here's what I'm definitely going to use in my bedroom, and that is Bundle Up, Mandarin, and just soft, cozy scents. It's beautiful, and it will be perfect for a cozy, quiet night in. Here's one that is such a festive vanilla. It was in our Sugar Chalet bundle, and that's whipped frosting. It's just a sweet, buttery vanilla. So nice. And I've got a few here that are bakery, and that's going to round out my December melting basket. Central Park Pralines. I was hoping this would be in our latest BBMB round, but there's nothing really all that inspiring for me in there. This is so good. It's the most beautiful, just dark, decadent, praline, gooey scent. Very caramely. I know my friend Brandy, that's her favorite thing in the world. You know, I couldn't have Christmas without Sweet Orange Pomander. I talk about this bar ad nauseum all the time, all fall, winter. I need to melt some because I haven't really, because I've been distracted by other things. Gorgeous, heavy, beautiful cinnamon with dried orange peel spice. Winterberry apple tea. Now, this would probably be good with Joy and Wonder and spiced berries or even rum pum plum. And it's just a really nice, cozy one. This would also be good with something like maybe Blue Christmas because it's pretty strong too, or Sugar Plum Berry. So I wanted to put that in here because I always forget to talk about that bar. It's got tea, it's got honey, it's got cranberries. Really nice. And then last is a little bakery pile. Of course, gingerbread hugs. You knew that was coming. Have to melt this. I just gave one of these to my mother-in-law when she was here for Thanksgiving yesterday. And I gave her a Black Forest pine, which I didn't put in here because I know I've been talking about that through November. Cozy chai. I am forgetting to melt cozy chai. I just have to. This is like a gingerbread latte, guys. It'll go great with gingerbread hugs. It's more caramely, more creamy. Actually, I don't think I've ever sniffed these two together. Gingerbread hugs. More straightforward with the gingerbread, but cozy chai is more rich. Yeah, if you have both of these, warm these in alternate warmers, you will be so happy. Okay, Saint Nickerdoodle. This is another Christmas Eve type scent depending on what you like in the house. Oh, guys. The most beautiful powdered apple strudel, like powdered sugar, apple strudel scent. Oh, we go to Frankenmuth every year, and this reminds me of that. Caramel praline cake. Here is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent from Scents of the Season last year. This has really nice caramelized toffee type shards and fluffy cake. Oh, it's so decadent. And then last but not least, this isn't particularly Christmassy, but it was in our holiday 3-pack several years ago. And I love it, and it's maple vanilla glaze. And this is one I really like to do on Saturday morning. So like a December Saturday morning, I could do gingerbread hugs with this, and there's a couple other smells that I think I didn't grab, maybe the gingerbread pecan waffles that's new, or it would be really good with dancing sugar plums. This is just a great scent for coffee and cozy jammies, especially when your Christmas tree is up, but any time of the year. So this is my December Unsung Heroes and a few others melting basket, and I hope that you guys get out that special bar that you forget about. So leave me in the comments. For me, I think it would be Cranberry Christmas. What is that one scent that after Christmas you find it somewhere and think, man, I should have melted that? Unsung Heroes December Christmas melting basket. Have a great day, guys. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. God bless. Bye-bye.